What's up, VRW fam? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about Naraka Bladepoint. And today I played my first turn. The time is like one something in the morning. So I would say I played the tournament around 7:10. It supposed to start around that time. It did. But played my first tournament Naraka Bladepoint. And if anybody played Naraka Bladepoint, you already know the frustration of the game. So I'm not finna say all that, but I at least got 5 kills in total. So I wouldn't say that's all bad, but I at least go say I'm at least in the top 20. At least in the top 20. I got some kills, but I would say yeah, there's some vicious players. I don't know what them players be on, but man, they put in some hours. I gotta respect that. I can put in my hours of on Knockout Blade Point. That does me. I can't do that. But salute to them though. It's putting in 6,000 or 4,000 plus hours on a game is just oh man, especially on a game that is basically you can just cancel at any moment, like fight cancel, pause cancel. You can even do a focus cancel and hit a parry. Like man, it's limited possibility, and you got players that know the game very well and can really hit you with the parry, and that can really damage your chances of any chances of coming back. But if you got like a gold armor, red armor, now for those of y'all don't know about the red armor, you got to look at a video about the red armor. It's a way to get red armor. People look it up and they basically get the red armor. I cannot deal with that. I can't deal with Tessa either. Like her hypnosis enchantment powers, I mean, is just she can use it twice, so that even double the trouble. And then she can knock it back. And her other abilities, even man, even code and duos, trios, like my goodness. Tessa is something else. But no, it's a way to counter that stuff. Just don't get hit by the enchantments. Just don't get knocked back. And then also just play smart. Yeah, Knockout Blade Point is just a game that can really frustrate you overall, and also give you a dose of reality. You're not the only good player on the game. There are other players that will beat you to a pulp and will embarrass you and even emote you sometimes. No, a lot of times. But I don't know why they do that. I don't do that. But um, I guess they emo you just because well, the emo you. I also understand that it's retaliations, and then also after those retaliations, and also even more stuff that you got to deal with players, not go blade players, blade point players, and it just a lot of like I understand the timing of the parry be off, so when you hit the timing of the parry just right and the blue focus come after you to hit the parry, yeah, that's a desperation of you just got beat there. So it's all about timing of the parry and also timing of whether or not you'll use the focus because like I said, the other players is colder than you. Most of them, no, some of them is colder than you. So how to deal with them? Easy. Practice, train, get better, realize what you did wrong. Don't get mad, and do not get angry and knock on blade point. Trust me, you will not win that battle. You will have to buy a new controller or a new keyboard. So it is best if you do not rage quit and also do not rage after you get beat. Knock on blade point. You ain't gonna win first place all the time. That's not. It's just not this game unless you play bot mode. But bot mode is just basically you getting your levels up, and when you go into the rank modes, trust believe me, you won't find them as much as easy as bots. They will basically crush you without a minute seconds. And if you're not careful, like I basically see everyone say they number one EA server player or number one SEA server player. Look, there are a lot of ranked ones. A few, probably it's a 0.01 percentile. I understand that, but it's a few. So out of 1,000, probably 10,000, or probably 100,000, depending on how many Knockout Blade players there are in the ranks, that's probably gonna be like 7 or 9 high rank players, basically. Am I doing that right? I'm probably doing it wrong. Comment in, please comment in under this video if I'm getting that wrong. But yeah though. But Knockout Blade Point is a game that need a lot of practice, training, and also patience, and also knowing what to do and using your brain. If you don't use your brain, you get defeated easily. You get clapped in the game. And if you're not careful and if you don't prioritize equipment, you don't prioritize your soul J's are very important, and also your in-game currency in the game modes. So quick match, that's basically like unranked matches, but also like you facing other online players. Some maybe bots, I don't know, but most of the time be online players. But when you face them, then that's when you really need to use your brain and your skills. Some of them may be ranked, but not all of them is ranked. It's just they trying to get to the ranks, but they putting in the hours to actually get up into the ranks, and it probably long wait times. I heard that too, long wait times for a game to start. And also understand that there are times when Knockout Blade players will either one, they either come back frustration and try to retaliate. So that many times where I do not go back in the same area that I just came from, and after I just defeated that player, kind of know that player gonna come back and retaliate on me. For some reason, I'll just be like, you lost. Go somewhere else, get some more equipment, then come back and beat me, or we can have a spawn match like that. Just don't come back and beat me, because at that point it's just doing that of frustration. And you may get sloppy, especially if I hit you with a parry and I get the upper hand and put your back against the corner. Now there are a lot of times when Knockout Blade Point players do get, well, sometimes even the most skilled ones get discombobulated. Sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes they realize what they did wrong and we corrected it, and they either go back and analyze their gameplay. They either record the gameplay, put it on YouTube or something, or Twitch, and even the so people watching. So don't assume people ain't watching. People watching may not be a whole view of people, but people watching you. They may give you pointers, tips, ideas on what you need to do to hit the combos and everything. So it's kind of not like you on your own here. Like there's a lot of players that get on and expect to kick some butt, but when they get in the rank mode, yeah, it ain't like that. You gonna have to use your brain a lot, and it acquire a lot of brain power. My bad, brain power, in order to defeat any ranked player, especially high level ones at that most. Also in the top tier players, also you gotta be careful with those. You gotta be careful with them, because them top tier players would not be no joke to you, and they will probably make you realize your decision and what you just did. And you're probably going to ready to quit, and probably going to be like, huh, why did I join this in the first place? Why did I start this match in the first place? You ask yourself so many questions, and you'll be like, wow, the parry system is just messed up. Yeah, I get that. I see that a lot. Sometimes the parry timing be off. It be like early or later on after it hit, and sometimes people parry at the right time but it don't hit for some reason. I just be like, wow. And yeah, that can mess a player totally up right there. Like imagine they an attorney and they hit the perfect parry, but for some reason the game unhit the parry, and for some reason it didn't counter the parry at all, and let the focus attack at all, and it just went through them. And imagine it just demolished you while you're in a tourney, and you basically just lose your stuff right there. So basically it's just when it comes to Naraka Bladepoint, it's all about patience, really watching your gameplay, knowing what you did wrong, going back and actually knowing what you are doing. Don't go back over frustration because that is a quick way to put your butt on the ground. And for some reason, I noticed some players give you a chance to heal back up and then box again. Now, I understand some players just don't give you no chance and they just box you because it'd be like it's a point of waste. But most of them just be cocky, really cocky, and just kick your butt. So I'll just be like, wow, you can't just kick my butt so let me heal back. Like, give me a break. Like, I already having trouble with the combos here. And then that's another thing. You got to go in a lot of training mode just to hit the combos down pat. Most of the time, when the combos don't hit, you mess up. And when you go against a player that actually know what they're doing, best believe you better realize who you're facing, quick, fast, and hurry, recover, and either attack or parry, either focus attack, do the same to them, or be patient. And that's probably most of the things that most people either struggling when they join Naraka with Bladepoint, especially when they go into the rake mode and they think it's gonna be like the bot modes. No, the bot mode got difficulties. If you play on easy, it'll be easy. You'll get like 16, 17 kills, or probably 20, or probably more than that, depending on how good skills you are and skills you are on finding players. And then also, if you put it on medium difficulty on the bot mode, they kind of get harder and they start to parry then. I know easy mode they don't parry at all in easy mode, but medium difficulty they parry a lot. They parry twice just to make sure. They even scare parry sometimes just to make sure that you ain't hitting them up with a blue focus attack. Hard is hard, so it's kind of like playing unranked matches, a quick match, and you're facing other players that trying to get new to the game and they hit you with a combo, easy combo to actually do, by the way. And it's just they hit you with that combo and it just be like bam. They just they just got you right there. And you be like, wow, this player is probably on the top rank, but I'll be like, no, 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 no. That player just got you with a basic combo and you just probably did something wrong, probably went to the corner, back your way into a corner, and then you probably wasn't attacking more. And most of the time, when you got players that actually trying to climb up the ranks, they ain't finna start with the focus attack. You basically got to parry them. You got to fake you got to fake a focus plus parry attack. So focus attack, cancel that, then parry attack. Bam, hit the player back. You get your attack momentum, and bam, you just crush them. Heal quick, get away from the spot, or let this player come back. You can just wreck him again if you want to, or he just wreck you. It depends though. If your skills are really good and you're confident in your skills, go all for it. But if you know that you can, but you know basically where everything, because you play on the same maps, so it isn't like you don't know where everything is. It's like basically you know where everything is, and you know where the gold is. You know where this it, that it. You're basically gonna get everything that you basically gonna need in the game already. So it isn't like you don't know what you need to do in the game, because when you play on the map so many times and you basically know where everything is. You basically know where the gold stash is at. When you go to gold, you either get purple armor already, purple armor, purple weapons, gold weapons sometimes. And then when you go to the green got a lot more soul trades. And then when you actually get all the equipment that you need, just go to like the Rip Drifter, go to them and try to, equip the best soul J's for your equipment and just make sure that you're ready for the end battle. You can also go for gold armor if you want to too. They because some gold statues do hold gold armor also, and but it's kind of rare to find gold armor. It's kind of more common to find purple, blue out there just laying around than actual gold armor. And also red armor is very extreme for a reason. It's you got to understand. I know there's a video out there explaining how to get the red armor very early on in the beginning of the game or the match. So that way you can actually have red armor, so you can actually have the armor set already, and then the rest just comes depending on your skills. You can wear red armor all you want, but your skills just trash. You're basically wearing that red armor for no reason, and somebody else gonna take it that a lot more skilled than you. That's just how it is. Just because you got red armor, you gonna have a little bit of advantage over the other player that if they got like good gray armor, blue armor, but if they got like purple armor where they can work with, they gonna work with it, and they're basically not gonna be scared of no red armor. Basically, if they very skilled and they very, very strong with their attack patterns and combos. If they really passionate about those, they will hit you with those, and they probably won't be scared of your red armor at all. They will just take it from you when they kill you, and then when you come back, you basically gonna be out in the gray armor, and then you can retaliate. But like I said, you ain't gonna make it because that player probably more skilled than you, and when that player get the armor back up, you basically at a standstill. You basically gonna face that player again at the end of the match. So you either go face him now, or you go face him at the end of the match where you probably got gold armor, because gold can match with red depending on your skills. Like I said, it all depends on your skills, depending on how you play, everything else. You can have armor sets that is more powerful than other armor sets, but it's all depending on your skills though. If your skills not up to par with most people, then you basically get crushed that red armor. But if you very skilled with the red armor, you basically gonna have the red armor for the rest of the match. And that right there gonna be an easy win or at second place all in the top five. But be surprised how many other players are actually better than you in the game. Like I said, there are players that play 4,000, 6,000 hours in the whole game just to improve it and put it on YouTube, everything else. And Naraka Bladepoint is basically a battle royale game, so you basically going around. You gonna have like 60 players, 60 or 48 players, depending on the match that you do. Ranked matches, I don't know, because I haven't played no ranked matches, so I don't know. And the only reason I'm playing ain't no ranked matches, because I'm trying to get level 50. I ain't trying to, I didn't buy the Lux upgrade. I didn't want to do that. I want to do the more harder way, so that way I got you learn my mistakes and everything if I go in the rank mode and just rank up. Because if I rank up, then I got to at least know some of the move sets, make sure that I'm prepared to actually improve myself and everything else at the game. But that's probably why a lot of people probably be like, either still play the game, because it's a challenge and challenge your mind, challenge your brain. And then most of the time people would play it probably due to, basically the combat. But like I said, people will fake parry and then focus attack you. And if you don't know how to do that, the game becomes very frustrating and boring because we want to play a game that they lose in every time. You at least want to win a few matches. You don't. I understand you ain't gonna win all of them, but at least a few matches. You gotta win a few matches. So at least prove yourself at least. But if you want to get up there with the top ranks, just keep improving and keep on keep on joining tournaments. If that helped a lot, and then understand the tournament rules. Understand just completely understand what you're getting into before you actually go dive into it. Cause my first tourney, it was decent. Hopefully I was in the top 20, 15, hopefully. because there were more skilled players than me there, and props to them. Everything else, really appreciate them. But let me have the opportunity to just play the game, and also let me play in tournament too. So also trying to get the feel for the first tournament also, and how tourneys actually is. Also how rank mode could be, going to be in my future later playthroughs, and hopefully I don't get smacked like I did all over the place before. But that's the only thing I want to say so far. But I will come back and probably do a part two, depending on how many views this get. But I hope y'all liked the video. If y'all don't, me one out. See y'all later. Peace.